in a race because we are headed to 2027 and there is urgency for us as politicians to do what needs to be done and seen. And in that urgency of wanting to do things, many times we are finding ourselves doing things that cannot pass the prudent test or the prudence test. Some of the things we are doing are very good today, but they can be improved, because such statements, when we give them, we are not doing it to accuse anyone. We are doing it so that we have a debate that makes Kenya a better place. The Ministry of Roads, now through Kenha, is in the process of coming up with ways of tolling our roads or instituting charges on the usage of roads. And this may impact on the roads that are already built, but also on the projects that are in the pipeline to be built. Roads infrastructure plays a critical role, but we have to always look at the cost of usage of this infrastructure. Of note is the road from the one we know is called Mau Summit, Rironi Mau Summit Road, or Nairobi Nakuru Mau Summit Road, others may call it that way. And in the initial stage, we are talking about close to 170 kilometers of road. Kenyans in the western part of Kenya deserve this road to be dualed, and they deserve this road to be upgraded. But it will not serve our economy when this road is packaged as a business model. This road, when we continue now instituting tolling, like what we want to do on Rironi Mau Summit Road, what we are basically doing is increasing the cost of doing business. Because now the motorist will be made now to pay for the fuel, pay the road maintenance levy in the fuel, which they already pay, but on the side, they'll again be needed to pay an extra cost of using this road. Now, of note is that in whatever we are calling PPPs, public-private partnerships, they are actually not private. They are mostly entirely public. We are just running away from responsibility and liability. Because we package a road as a PPP, but the main investor in that PPP is the National Social and Security Fund, is the NSSF. We have now gotten into a road where, and a slippery one for that matter, that anything consequential you see happening in Kenya is actually workers' money. The other day I raised about the issue of Talanta board. It was not a private sector board, it was public. Most of the people who invested in that board is still public money. And therefore, my take would be that the National Treasury and the government, they need to be a bit more creative in raising revenue to do critical infrastructure like you have done before, without necessarily doing experimentations that, upon further analysis, they seem to be reckless.